What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to make some homemade leaf springs using pliers, and I wish I had a blowtorch, but I found this little butane lighter. It might work. If not, I got the kitchen over there, so I can use my propane cooktop to get it hot enough. And we'll need a recoil starter from your weed eater, or you can get them on Amazon for about $5. Anyways, this is spring steel. It's about 1/4 of an inch thick. And what's really nice is in these recoil starters, you get about 20 feet, I'd estimate. So enough to build all the leaf springs to your heart's content, that's for sure. So first off, you're going to snap off a piece using just the sharp edge of your pliers. Then you're going to find something hard and round to bend it on. And from there, you're just going to make a nice full loop and making sure that you're getting from end to end just a nice circle out of it. That's going to arch the spring. And you may have to find something bigger or smaller to suit your spring's needs and massage it so that it's either symmetric or whatever shape you'd like it to be. But from there, you're about halfway to having a leaf spring. Up next, we're going to take our little butane torch lighter here, and we're going to torch the end till it's just about cherry hot. Now, I have experimented with this in the past, and I have found no difference if you quench the metal or not after this process. But once it's glowing cherry hot, you're going to take your small needle pliers and just go ahead and bend a little loop into it. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to shape that out a little bit in the future here. Up next, we're going to take some brass rod that you can find at Hobby Lobby or pretty much any hobby store. This will be your bushing in a little while. So you're going to shove that rod in and just kind of bend and contort the metal till it fits nicely around the leaf and has a little bit of friction. That way the bushing is taking up the wear and not the leaf or your rig. From there, you're going to take your pliers and just kind of bend it so it's a nice little loop facing around. And then we're going to need our automotive brake line cutting tool. We're going to go ahead and squeeze it on there at about the right length. I didn't measure this stuff at all. I was just kind of making it quickly for the video. And from there, we're going to cut off our little piece of brass about 1/4 of an inch long to match the spring's width. And we're going to pop that piece back in there, just like that. Little hammer action is just fine. And that's about it, you guys. From this point, you could sand the finish and polish the springs if you'd like. This stuff seems to polish up pretty good. Or if you want to do multiple leaves on the same stack, makes it nice and smooth for them to glide on. And there you go. You've got a leaf spring that you can make pretty much any length you want. The brass tubing I'm using is, I believe, 1/8 inch, which fits a 2mm bolt or 2mm screw, however you want to look at it. Perfectly fine right through the hole. And that means you're ready to bolt it onto your rig. And to mount it, you'll just have to drill some holes kind of wherever your axle bolts up to. And that's it. It takes about 2 minutes, 3 minutes each piece to make. And you're ready to rock, and it costs so much less. I mean, this leaf spring probably costed in materials, I'm going to say 20 cents, 15 cents. And that brass tube, it's like $2 a foot. And with the leaf spring material, you're getting like 20 feet of it for $5. So you can get a crap ton of leaf springs out of that one roll. Works out really nice. And I have opened up other weed eaters, and they all seem to be about the same thickness and overall width and the gauge of steel that they use. And just kind of estimating here, I would say that the best scale to run this on would be 1/16, 1/18. You might be able to go as big as 1/10. But that's what's nice about leaf springs. If your rig's really heavy or you've added a whole bunch of stuff, you can just add a few more stacks in, not a problem. But they hold their shape really well, and if you want more lift, you could just kind of overly bend the spring to arch it, or you could run like more flat springs, depending on how you want it to go. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching. That's how you guys make leaf springs on the cheap, and I'll see you guys on the next one.